let's talk about the small rig clamp arm. This is going to be a dual arm clamp, and as you can see, I don't have the clamp on it right now. This does allow you to take this arm and bend it at different angles so that you can attach it to a table or some kind of surface and get a really unique angle with the content you're going to be creating with the cameras you're using. But I specifically got this so that I could hold on to it like this and have two cameras or a camera and a light source attached to one rig so that I could easily film my content, specifically and especially while I'm outside filming my puppies for their channel. It's going to be a lot easier if I have my 360 and my DJI on one specific rig so I can manage it with one hand, and then I have the other hand to do whatever I need with. I also like that I can attach a light to it. So if I was filming my puppy who has a lot of black fur on her face that makes her eyes hard to see, I can attach a light right next to my camera. And because this arm is going to extend in different ways, I can move it closer, I can move it further away, or I can remove this extra source entirely and I can add the clamp on, meaning that as I am filming cooking episodes or as I am going to be filming crafting episodes, all I have to do is then reattach my clamp right to my rig, and I can then put it at different angles. So you see we've got the clamp here. It does screw on and off, so it tightens it up and makes it a little bit looser or more tight. And when it is on something, then I'm going to be able to move this at different angles so that I can get those great overhead shots or those great creative sideways shots. A lot of people use this for something like putting over a door frame so they can get themselves walking through the door from the top of their head. So I have now the ability to use this to either clamp onto something to get a really unique angle, or I can put two devices and I can just hold onto it. So that gives me a lot of freedom with how I am creating my content. And I really like that I have the flexibility of attaching two cameras side by side so that I can either make it so that it is going to fall down like that. You do have to be careful with that. But I can move it so the arms are closer and things are going to be right next to each other, or I can move them further away so that I get those long-reaching angles. And this is from Small Rig. I'm going to link this down below because this is a really nice device. And it's lightweight. So as I'm holding it, I don't feel like I'm going to get too stress my hand out too much while I'm holding it. I'm going to be able to kind of dip down, go up a little bit higher, and move things around so that I can easily get the footage that I am trying to create. And this gives me a lot of functionality without that extra heavy weight to it, especially when the clamp is not on it. I have a secondary device on this. So this has a lot of flexibility. I very much like this. This is something I would buy again. I probably will buy more of these because I do weird creative angles with multiple cameras all the time. So this is one that I would definitely invest more money into. You know, I give you reviews on some things that don't work out so well. In fact, I just filmed one that just isn't really something I recommend for most people, but if it fits your specific thing that it goes with, then it will be great. But for most of us, it doesn't work. And I give you those reviews as well. So let me know, what technology do we need to go over? I've got some new cameras recently, so we're going to be doing a ton of tutorials on those. And I want to hear your questions as well, because I will try out the tech before you do to see if it's going to be a good fit for you and for me. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.